Some people will go as far and tell you that they're actually good enough to do some dangerous drill, to do something that's close to being life-threatening, that they're a trained professional. Let me tell you something. You could point a gun right at somebody's face with your finger off the trigger and probably not shoot them. There's probably a very high probability that you wouldn't shoot them. But we don't do that. All right, what we're trying to do is add layers of redundancy into the safety for our training. I could point a gun at my leg all day long with a finger on the trigger and probably not shoot myself. But as humans, we're fallible. We make mistakes. It happens all the time. Anybody that's ever shot themselves says, I thought the gun was unloaded. They made a mistake. So every time you push the envelope, you're running around with your finger on the trigger, you're pointing the gun at somebody when you shouldn't. You are walking up to the edge of a cliff. Can you stand on the edge of a cliff for a long time and not fall off? Probably. But if I want to make myself as safe as possible, then I back away from the cliff. I don't stand right on the edge, and that's what you're doing if you're running around with your finger on the trigger. If you're pointing your gun at somebody, you are walking right on the edge of the cliff, and you are very short distance away from injuring or killing somebody. So step back a little bit, use those safety rules as redundancy that's built into your own safety protocols, and make sure you go home.